Hey guys, Alex Felton here, and welcome back to Will You Press the Button? I got Johnny here again because whenever we record Would You Rather or Will You Press the Button, we tend to have a lot of fun laughing at dumb shit. So, let's get started. The first question we got off is actually really interesting. You're immortal, but you live a lonely life, existing even after all life forms are gone. And before we answer this question, there. Now we have a custom Will You Press the Button overlay.
Alright, so what's your take on it?
Well, I mean, you're immortal, you live forever, which means you have to experience the heat death of the universe.
True.
Which has to be really depressing. You're just floating around a neutron star forever, and then it dies. And then you're just there floating through nothingness.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, you lead a lonely life, so I assume that means you don't have any sort of human contact.
Well, will you live a lonely life in the grand sense?
In the grand sense.
You can have humanly contact, but then you have to watch the human species go extinct due to like nuclear war or some shit.
I see. But at the same time, I guess it also depends on when you're born, right? Because if you were born near like the crew of, you know, human extinction, then it's kind of depressing. You know, I just want it all, you know, everything to end. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, if you were to live forever, that means you could amass a ton of knowledge.
Right.
You can learn and develop a bunch of things. So I think after a while, you could develop your own life forms and essentially play God.
Oh yeah, you essentially become Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Yeah.
And you just create life. That would be cool. You could, if you lived forever, you could prevent the universe heat death through the mass knowledge that you have. Like you somehow find a way to stop the universe from expanding.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
So you know what? I'm pressing the button. Oh, 40. No. Okay. Well,
who cares?
You become immortal, but you can never move again. So it's like the question that we had. Except, you know, at least there we could move around. But if I become immortal, I can never move. So I essentially just become a statue.
Yeah.
I become a living statue. Oh wait, does this mean
that means you can't talk?
No, but like, does this mean that I live until I die, but I live until my body shuts down, and then when my body shuts down, I can't move, so I can feel myself getting absorbed by the soil and the plants around me? Does that mean I just become a part of the planet?
Huh. I mean, maybe.
I'm going to say yes.
I mean, yeah. How is your like consciousness housed? Like, if the dirt was moved somewhere else, it's like, you know, all of a sudden your particles are like operating in a living thing, and just you live in this sort of microcosm now inside of like a rabbit or something. Then you live in a tree, and
I just get absorbed into the plants around me.
Yeah,
and then I just essentially talk to the trees.
Yeah, it would be essentially just an ego death, right? A quite literal ego death. You know, as cool as that sounds, I think that'd be pretty unfulfilling. So
yeah, it would be. Yeah, I mean, you would be incredibly zen, but I mean, zen only goes so far. So I will not press it. 80%. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people agree. You can morph your body into any shape, but to do so, you have to scream as loud as you can. What? These are the kind of questions that I get on this site.
No, this is good. This is good.
All right.
It's a building experience. The question.
So it's like, would you eventually scream louder over time? And how long do I have to scream for? Is it just like a ah, and then I'm there? Or do I have to wait? Do I have to scream throughout the entire transformation process? And if so, if I stop mid-scream, do I stop mid-morph? Do I just become an eldritch abomination? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, what if you're melting into a shape and then you stop screaming and then you don't have a mouth? Or like
oh no! Oh god, you become Deadpool from that X-Men movie that everyone hates.
Yeah.
I could do it for a little bit, but after a while, I just would not have the stamina to do so.
And why would you? Why would you do it? Any any shape.
Any possible shape you want. You could become a cat. You just have to scream as loud as you can. It's just.
Does that mean I could become?
Yeah, I'm a cat.
Yeah. Does that mean I could become a group of people?
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, loophole. I'm pressing the button.
Wait. Yeah, exactly.
85. Yes. You can fly like a superhero, but you squirt out more and more bird shit the faster you travel.
No.
If I'm flying at supersonic speeds, am I just blanketing cities in bird shit? I'm not even gonna think about this. I'm just gonna say no and move on.
What if you're like...
Why is this 50-50? What are the benefits of excreting? Okay, this means that the shits you have are bird shit. That's it. You have bird shits now. All right, and you squirt out more and more the faster you travel. At a certain point, you would be shitting so much that your body could not replace the water, and you would dehydrate. I don't know how people are not seeing this, so no. Even though it's 50-50, and even though 33,529 people do not understand basic human body functions, you get an opportunity to get a life-size lolly real doll that heats up to body temperature and is fuckable, sent to you from Japan with no trouble with customs, but it's $3,000. I mean, okay, here's the thing. I was talking with him the other day, right? Remember I was talking to you about Detroit Become Human?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know what you meant by him.
Right.
But, okay.
No, not the guy that made the doll.
No.
But it was like a really thought-provoking question. Like, if we could make like child dolls in the Detroit Become Human universe, does that mean that pedophilia as it stands would end? Because you could basically just be prescribed a child sex doll to take out your sexual urges. So, keeping that in mind, if I was, and I mean if, this is a big if I was the kind of person...
I don't know, Alex.
No. If I was the kind of person that would fuck an underage person, this might help.
How thin are these walls?
No, there's no one home. It's literally just us.
Okay.
This might help if I was a pedophile or something. But as it stands now, no. So, I won't, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I want to see the comments for this one.
60. Oh, do we want to see the comments? How the fuck is this a confirmed question? If you press the button, you're a virgin, desperate, have odd taste, or etc. Oh hell, I feel gross even knowing what these things are. And the guy below me says, I press all the buttons I see. I just googled this and lol, no thanks. I didn't know they made... Wait. They make stuff like this? Apparently, I can't find them on Amazon, but I guess they exist. So I'm gonna click next and we're gonna forget this question ever happened. You save your mother of an incurable illness, but your father dies. Ooh, I think I'm gonna leave that one with you guys. Would you let your mother die, or would you save her at the risk of your own father? And that is where I'm gonna leave this episode today. So, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for being here.